Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be your guys' matchmaker because today you will be speed dating 20 of my favorite book boyfriends. And yeah, I'm going to present them to you through their ASL. So their age, their sex, and their location. For their height, because we know that's important to all you book girlies. The looks and why you should date him, aka why you should read the book. So let's get on to it because it's speed dating. So we don't have any time to waste. Let's start. Of course, my favorite book boyfriend. We have to start with recent. I guess you all know him already, but he is 500 plus years old. But don't worry, he appears to be in his mid-20s. He is male and he lives in Velaris in the Night Court. He is very tall. He's around 6'4". His looks, he has dark hair, violet eyes, and a perfectly sculptured face. I have my notes here, so don't be too mad at me for looking down. So why you should date him? I mean, you just have to date him. But he's charming, powerful, and fiercely protective of those he loves. He has a heart of gold under his tough exterior and will go to great lengths to protect the ones he loves and to ensure their happiness and safety. And if you love strong, complex characters with a deep emotional depth, you will adore Recent. So pick this book up if he sounds up your alley. Then we have Levi Ward from The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. He's in his late 20s, he's male and is from California. He is around 6'2", so also very tall. He has a dark hair, green eyes, and a chiseled jawline. And if that's not a reason enough to date him, I give you some more. He is supportive, he is quietly intense, and deeply understanding. He's the steady, rock-solid presence who's always there when you need him. And if you enjoy a mix of nerdy charm and swoon-worthy romance, Levi is your guy. Also, he is smart. He's in STEM. I mean, who doesn't want a man in STEM? Mr. Darcy is next, from Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. He is 28, male, and is from Derbyshire in England. He is also tall, just as tall as Levi. He's around 6'2". He has dark, handsome features and is often seen with a very serious expression. Oh, why you should date Mr. Darcy? He's brooding, wealthy, and ultimately kind-hearted. He evolves beautifully through the novel, so he has character development, showing that he is capable of deep love and respect. If you appreciate character growth and romance set in a historical context, Mr. Darcy is the perfect match for you guys. Oh, then we have Jax, one of my all-time favorites as well, from Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. He is immortal, but he appears in his mid-20s. Male, and he is from the magnificent North, which is just, how can you not want to date him? He is very tall, as all the book boyfriends. He's around 6'3". He has golden hair, don't worry, blonde guys, but he's very charming. He has piercing blue eyes and an otherworldly allure. You should date him because he is mysterious, enchanting, and has a knack for making things interesting. If you love a mix of fantasy, adventure, and romance with a dash of unpredictability, Jax will keep you on your toes. So then we have something that is maybe more of a hidden gem. Shadow Falls Camp. I don't know how many of you guys know it, but it's a love triangle, but we're going to talk about Lucas Parker, you best believe. He's 16, he's underage, but maybe there are some underage girls watching this, or even boys. He's male, and his location is Shadow Falls Camp. He is tall, around 6'2", and he has dark hair, intense blue eyes, of course, and a strong athletic build. You should date him because he is a werewolf, duh, with a mysterious past and a strong protective streak. He's loyal, brave, and has a soft spot for the people he cares about, which is cute. If you're into paranormal romance and a mix of teenage drama, a lot of drama, and supernatural elements, Lucas is a great choice for you. But don't trust Derek. I don't know, but I don't like Derek because he's a fairy. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Okay, we come to another high school student. It's Belle from My Mechanical Romance by Alexandre Farrell Falmouth. He is 17, male, and he is in a high school in the USA. We don't know where. Very protective of his data. He is tall, around 6'1", has dark hair, brown eyes, and a friendly smile, which is cute. You should date him because Belle is intelligent, supportive, and has a passion for engineering. He's a perfect blend of brains and heart. If you're into STEM and love stories that inspire you, Belle is your ideal match. Then coming to somebody I've loved since I was 15 or something. It's Gideon de Villiers from Ruby Red by Kerstin Gier. He is 17, he is male, and he is from London. He's a time traveler. He is also very tall, he is around 6'1". He has dark curly hair, which is long in the first book, but he cuts it afterwards, so don't worry. And a charming smile. I mean, long hair can be nice, like Cassian, but I don't know if that's the case for this one. But he's gorgeous, so don't worry. He is brave, charming, and has a fascinating ability to time travel, as I said. If you love historical settings, time travel adventures, and a touch of romance, Gideon will bring this all to you. Okay, so then we have Nate Macaulay from One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. He is also 17, male, and he goes to Bayview High. So this goes out to all the high school girls and boys. He is tall, he's around 6'2", he has dark hair, blue eyes, and a bad boy aura. You should date Nate because he's the quintessential bad boy, for real he is, with a soft side, which he only shows to the people he loves. He's tough on the outside, but he has a heart of gold as well. And if you enjoy mystery, drama, and redemption arcs, Nate is the guy for you. Then we have one that is not a romance book per se, but I kind of loved it. I loved the romance in it. It's Josh from Hidden Pictures. It's a horror book. Josh is in his 30s. He is male and he comes from suburban New Jersey. He is also tall, don't worry. He's 6'1", has dark hair, blue eyes, of course, and an athletic build as everybody else, I kind of guess does. You should date Josh because he is supportive, empathetic, and deeply caring. He is the rock in the storm, always there to support and understand. If you like mystery and psychological thrillers with a strong emotional core, Josh is the perfect guy for you. And then we have another book that I've read in my teens, and I don't know if it's very well known. I don't think so. It's The Iron King by Julie Kagawa, and we're talking about Ash, of course. He is centuries old. We love those, don't we? I mean, those are the best. He appears to be 18 though, and he is male and he lives in the Winter Court. He is tall, he's around 6'3". He has silver hair, icy blue eyes, and an ethereal but cold beauty. You should date Ash because he is the prince of the Winter Court, and that would make you a princess if you would marry him. He is brave and he is very skilled in combat, which we love, but with a deep capacity for love and loyalty. If you enjoy stories about forbidden love, fairy politics, and epic adventures, you should date Ash. And then we have one of my all-time favorites in a lot of books, Hades, from Law and Olympus this time, by Rachel Smith. Hades is ancient as well, of course. He appears to be in his mid-30s and he is located in the underworld. He is the tallest of them all. He is 6'5". He has dark hair, piercing blue eyes, of course, and a powerful presence. Hades is complex, compassionate, and deeply loyal. He defies the traditional image of the god of the underworld with his caring and thoughtful nature. If you enjoy modern takes on mythology with deep character development, Hades is the one to pick. Oh, then we have another German book, which you maybe not have heard of. It's also from Kerstin Gier, and she has written Beautiful Ben from a Castle in the Clouds. Also, how pretty, how can't you pick this up? I don't know if the English version looks just like that, but wow. Ben is 17, he is male from Switzerland. He is also tall, around 6'1". He has blonde hair again, blue eyes, and an adventurous spirit. Ben is charming, courageous, and has a knack for finding himself in intriguing situations. If you enjoy light-hearted romance with a touch of mystery set in a picturesque location, Ben is your guy. And you know, that makes it okay that he's blonde, I guess. Then we have truly a classic, Romeo from Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. He is 16, male, and from Verona, Italy. He's 6 foot tall. He has dark hair, soulful eyes, and a passionate demeanor. Romeo is the ultimate romantic, willing to go to great lengths for love. Yes, he does, sadly. If you appreciate classic tales of passionate, star-crossed lovers, Romeo will capture your heart. And also he's played by Tom Holland in the newest inscenation. So we have Stuart from Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Laura Miracle. But I like the first story the best, which is from Maureen Johnson. And we're going to talk about Stuart. 16, male, North Carolina. 5'9", he's average height. We'll love to see that in the book. His dark hair, friendly eyes, and a warm smile. You should date Stuart because he is kind, thoughtful, and has a heartwarming sense of humor. That's great. What more do you want, actually? If you enjoy feel-good holiday romances with genuine down-to-earth characters, Stuart is the one for you. Also, Jubilee is very cute as well. But they all are. Then we have an older book, Love Letters to the Dead by Ava DeLara. I don't know how to say her name, I'm so sorry. He is 17, male, and from an unspecified location. You know, we love the mysterious ones. He is 6'2". He has dark hair, green eyes, and an introspective look. You should date Sky because he is sensitive, understanding, and has a depth that draws you in. If you appreciate emotional, introspective stories about finding oneself and connecting with others, Sky will resonate with you. How pretty. We have another Levi Stewart from Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. He is 21, male, and visits the University of Nebraska. He is 6'2", has blonde hair, hazel eyes, and a constant smile. You should date him because he is incredibly kind, supportive, and always upbeat. He's the ultimate nice guy and very charming. If you love heartwarming contemporary romance with relatable characters, you should date Levi and make him to your book boyfriend. Also, Levi has studied something like agriculture. He studies agriculture, I think, which, you know, he's not boring ass and doing something everybody does, so yeah. Then we have Miles from My Killer Vacation. Miles is in his 30s. He is male from Cape Cod. He is tall. He's around 6'2". Dark hair, blue eyes, of course. A rugged, handsome look. You should date Miles because he is protective. A bit rough around the edges, but deeply caring. And if you enjoy a romance with a hint of danger and a mystery, and a lot of chemistry, you should pick up Miles. You should go on a date with Miles. We have truly a classic, Max Dawn, or Prince Max Dawn from The Selection by Kiera Cass. He's 18, male, and he is from the Kingdom of Illyria. He's tall, around 6'3". He has blonde hair, warm brown eyes, and a regal bearing. Maxton is charming, considerate, and truly wants to find his true love. He is looking for it everywhere. He's navigating the pressure of royalty with grace and has a genuine heart. He also has some trauma, childhood trauma. And yeah, maybe you can fix him. And if you would marry him, you would become the Princess of Illyria. And if you love royal romance with a fairy tale feel, he is the ideal match for you. Then we have Beau from Carrie Soto's Weg, one of my favorite books by Taylor Jenkins Reid. He is in his late 30s, male from the USA. He is tall, he's around 6'3", which is crazy. Dark hair, blue eyes, of course, and an athletic build. What more do you want? I feel like a lot of them look very similar, but that's okay, you know, you can have a type. Beau is dedicated, supportive, and deeply passionate about his pursuits. Yeah, he's very, very committed to whatever he does. If you enjoy stories about resilience, personal growth, and intense romance, Beau is perfect for you. Last but not least, Damon Black from Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. 17, or he appears to be 17. He's male from West Virginia and he's around 6'3". We end with a tall boy. Who would have thought? Dark hair, green eyes this time, and an athletic build, of course. You should date Damon because he's an alien. With a protective streak and a sharp wit. He's intense, fiercely loyal, and has a hidden tender side. If you enjoy a sci-fi mixed with romance and a bit of sass, Damon is your ideal book boyfriend. And that's it. Yeah, sorry, I had to put my notes somewhere, so I put them on my laptop. I hope that didn't bother you too much. But that was the speed dating round. You just speed dated 20 people. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed every single one or some of them. I also kind of kept it a little bit, I don't know, is it inclusive? There were blonde people and dark-haired people. Most of them were tall. We had like 2 average height people. And yeah, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed and picked the book up of the guy you like enjoyed hearing about the most, who fits your personal dating record the best, or maybe doesn't and you spice it up a little bit. But please leave me a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more bookish content. Bye bye.